Orbison, Only the Lonely, How Loneliness Created a Rock Ballad. The making of an artist, from rockabilly to the king of loneliness. William Daniel Roy Orbison started his career in the mid-1950s in West Texas alongside future legends like Buddy Holly. His early recordings on Sam Phillips' famous Sun Records label, such as Ooby Dooby, were classic, though not very successful, rockabilly. However, Roy felt this genre didn't fully showcase his talent.
Only the lonely.
Unlike the jumpy and energetic Elvis Presley, Orbison was an introvert. He didn't want to be a rebel. He wanted to sing about feelings. This inner struggle led him to his unique style. The making of an artist continued. Orbison realized his strength was not in fast rhythms, but in his voice, a powerful, almost operatic tenor that could convey the deepest loneliness and pain. When he joined Monument Records in 1959,
There goes my heart. They're gone.
he finally found a producer, Fred Foster, who allowed him creative freedom. This was the turning point where Roy Orbison stopped being just a musician and became the king of loneliness, singing about broken hearts. His signature image, dark glasses and a strict suit, also reflected his closed-off nature, allowing him to hide his emotions while focusing on the music.
Know the way I feel.
The story of the song, a rejected Revolution song, Only the Lonely Know the Way I Feel, was born from this creative exploration. Roy Orbison and his CO writer Joe Melson wrote it in just 40 minutes. Initially, they offered it to Elvis Presley, who, according to one version, declined because it's too complex for me. Another legend says Orbison offered it to the Everly Brothers, but they also showed no interest. At a time when labels were looking for fun, danceable songs, Only the Lonely was something completely different. It was slow, somber, and profound.
Only the lonely.
The story of the song continued. However, producer Fred Foster believed in the song's potential. He gave Orbison full creative freedom, which led to a groundbreaking decision, including a full orchestral arrangement with string instruments and a female choir. This was unprecedented for rock music at the time. The song began with a slow, heartfelt verse, then built emotional tension, culminating in Orbison's piercing, operatic falsetto in the chorus. This approach made the song truly revolutionary and laid the foundation for future rock ballads.
No more sorrow. But that's it.
Musical and cultural context of 19,601,960 was a lull between two musical storms. The first wave of rock and roll was fading, Elvis was in the army, Chuck Berry was in jail, and Buddy Holly had died a year earlier. This vacuum was filled by safer, cleaner artists, the so-called teen idols like Paul Anka. The charts were dominated by dance hits like The Twist and innocent pop ballads.
Only the lonely.
Musical and cultural context continued against this backdrop. Only the Lonely was an act of musical rebellion. It was neither danceable nor safe. It was a song that demanded empathy from the listener. Its success showed that audiences were ready for more complex and emotional themes than just teenage love. It was the first step toward rock becoming not just music for the feet, but for the heart. Notable events and scandals. Main scandal of 1960 that changed the entire music industry was the payola scandal. Earlier in the year, the US Congress held hearings that revealed radio DJs and program directors were accepting bribes, payola, from record companies to promote certain songs. This led to the downfall of many careers, including that of the famous.
But only the lonely. Nobody.
DJ Alan Freed, who coined the term rock and roll. This scandal tightened regulations and helped clean up the industry, though it caused a temporary slowdown in rock's development. Against this, the success of Orbison's song, driven by its quality rather than bribes, seemed even more impressive.
Only the lonely.
Chart performance and legacy. Only the Lonely was released in May 1960. It was an instant hit, reaching number 2 on the US Billboard Hot 100, only behind Brenda Lee's I'm Sorry. Its success was even more staggering in the UK, where it hit number 1 and stayed on the charts for many weeks. This success not only brought Orbison back to the top, but also opened the door for other artists willing to experiment with sound and arrangements. His unique style, combining powerful vocals and orchestral grandeur, greatly influenced the Beatles. Lennon and McCartney admired him, Bruce Springsteen, Queen, and even Metallica, which covered his famous ballad Blue Angel. Roy Orbison showed that rock had a place for tragedy and that a sad song could become a massive. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. There will be a lot of interesting things.